Real PEGAPCBA86V1 dumps questions for success in actual Pega Certified Business Architect PCBA 86V1 exam are available at DumpsBase. Choose Pegasystems PEGAPCBA86V1 exam dumps to start learning real questions and answers for good preparation. The professional team of DumpsBase have added the real and original Pega PEGAPCBA86V1 exam questions, which have a high probability of appearing in the Pega Certified Business Architect PCBA 86V1 exam PEGAPCBA86V1 exam. By using Pega Certified System Architect PEGAPCBA86V1 exam dumps, you can gain useful knowledge about all the topics that can help you to achieve the credentials of Pega Certified Business Architect PCBA version 8.6 with good scores and even in the first attempt. Question number 1. A requirement states, when a business guest checks out of a hotel, the guest must complete a hotel review to receive a corporate discount. Select the case type relationship that satisfies the requirement. A. Configure checkout request as a child case of hotel review. B. Configure hotel review as a child case of the checkout request. C. Configure hotel review as a parallel process to the checkout request. D. Configure both checkout request and hotel review as top-level cases. Answer: C. Question no. 2. Which of the following would be typical data stored in a Pega data source? A. Insurance policy data. B. Customer details. C. Delivery options. D. Case data. Answer: C. Question no. 3. You are assigned to a Pega implementation project as a Pega business architect. Which task are you expected to perform? A. Identify the initial of case types. B. Help to refine ahead of a sprint. C. Identify the scope of the initial release. D. Organize the project kickoff meeting. Answer: C. Question no. 4. Which two requirements demonstrate the need to configure correspondence? Choose 2. A. Assign a new insurance claim to a caseworker to process. B. Phone a customer for additional information about the case. C. Fax a new insurance claim to the auto repair shop. D. Text the customer with status changes in an insurance claim. Answer: A, D. Question number 5. When does the status of a case change when a work status change is configured on an assignment shape? Choose 1. A. When the case reaches the assignment shape and the assignment object is created. B. Upon completion of the assignment. C. At the start of the flow process containing the assignment shape. D. On the connector prior to the assignment shape. Answer: A. Question no. Point 6. A car rental company provides luxury cars in certain geographical locations. According to policy, the rental request for a luxury car must be processed by an agent who is trained to rent luxury cars. Which routing approach do you use? A. Route to a workgroup based on the location. B. Route the request to a manager who assigns the agent. C. Route requests to a skilled work group. D. Route to a skilled member of a work group. Answer: C. Question number 7. You have a data page with customer data. The data page is configured to reload if it is older than 1 hour. Which of the following best describes when the data page will reload? A. The data page reloads on the next access 1 hour after it was created. B. The data page reloads on the next access 1 hour after it was last accessed. C. The data page reloads automatically 1 hour after it was created. D. The data page reloads automatically 1 hour after it was last accessed. Answer: A. Question number 8. You need to fetch exchange rates that are updated on a daily basis from a web service and make them available in your application using a data page. Which scope would you select for the data page? A. Application. B. Request. C. Node. D. Thread. Answer: C. Question number 9. In App Studio, when is the earliest opportunity to configure a user view for a step in a case lifecycle? A. You can configure the user view for a step anytime after you configure the pick list data types. B. You can configure the user view for a step after you create the entire case lifecycle. C. You can configure the user view for a step before you start creating the case lifecycle. D. You can configure the user view for a step you add that step to the case lifecycle. Answer: D. Question no. 10. When applying for a credit limit increase, customers with standard credit cards must provide information in an employment information process. Requests from customers with platinum credit cards automatically skip this process. What task do you perform to implement this requirement? A. In the employment information process, validate card type for continued processing. B. In the employment information process, add an approve, reject step to test the card type. C. In the employment information process, add a custom condition to test the card type. D. In the employment information process, add a card-typed true, false field to a user view. Answer: D. You can get 28% discount automatically to cut down your cost.